Hello, welcome to GottaBeReel movie reviews with Thommi and Jules. And right now we're doing a special Netflix version of this review. We're reviewing The Harder They Fall.
Yes, and you know what? It was buzzing so much. Typically we may not do like Hulu or Netflix unless it's like a really big show and it's buzzing. And this one started buzzing. So we said, you know what? Let's do it because I actually liked this movie on Netflix. So it's rated R. So Jules, tell us, who's starring in this movie? This star-studded movie.
Yeah, this one could have been in the movie theater.
Yeah.
So, The Harder They Fall stars Jonathan Majors. You know him from Lovecraft Country.
I loved him in Lovecraft. I'm sure he's been in other stuff, but that's when I really noticed him.
Me too.
I'm starting to get a crush on him. He's a fantastic actor. Okay.
Fantastic.
All right, Jonathan. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Another fantastic actress is Regina King.
Just got her star on Walk of Fame. And she's been putting in work since she was a teenager.
Yep.
She's done very well in Hollywood. Never went wayward or anything. We like our Regina King. She plays Trudy Smith on here.
Yes, she does. Idris Elba.
Though he was not the best character in here, he's mean, but Idris Elba is always fantastic. He's always good, so we just like to see him on the screen, period. So, okay.
And one of my new favorite actors, Lakeith Stanfield.
It seems like it almost feels like every other time we record, there's another movie with Lakeith.
I know.
But we've been saying it every time. The boy's blowing up.
The man's last name. I almost said Stansfield.
I like Lisa Stansfield. Oh my gosh!
Been around the world tonight, yeah.
Oh, we're about to get our karaoke on. Stop it. We both like karaoke.
Stanfield. No
Cherokee Bill. And I liked his character again. Wasn't the best type of person, but I liked his character in here. I liked him in here. Yeah. What I love the most, so every year here in Arizona, we have a black rodeo.
Yeah.
So I've gone to those, and there are even some women in there that be doing it. I be like, go girl.
I always miss it.
Yes, I like
a day late, a dollar short.
I love seeing these, black westerns. We existed then. And it was nice to see one, that didn't involve like all this racial stuff. It actually kind of stayed within the community because, there's always something else going on in your community. Yeah. No matter what, no matter who you are, there's always something internal going on. And this was kind of it. And I was happy to see all these cowboys and cowgirls. Regina was all hard.
There's a lot more stars in this. There's plenty of black star power, BSP.
The only thing that threw me off, it actually didn't throw me off. Let me take that back. The movie was not for the period. I mean, the music was not for the period, but that soundtrack was popping now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, whatever. It fit the scenes, but it just didn't fit the period.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking about getting that soundtrack because most of the time I was sitting here like, oh, who is that? Let me see who that is. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just get the soundtrack on that one because it was really good. So
this movie is based on people that really existed, but the story is fiction.
Yeah.
So the story is made up, but these people that you're seeing, the names that you're hearing, they really did exist in the past.
Yep, that's what I heard. And I love seeing the female, I love them strong female roles. And Regina was just like, she was rolling with the big dogs.
So let me tell them what this is about. You just keep,
it was so excited about it.
So when the outlaw discovers his enemy is being released from prison, he reunites his gang to seek revenge in this Western. So Nat loves that's Jonathan Majors' character.
When he was a kid and he grew up.
Yeah, he was a kid and Idris Elba came to his home and killed his mom and dad right in front of him and let him live, but scarred him. And that's so he grew up, and of course, he's going to take revenge on the people that came to his house.
Yes,
that's what this movie is about.
And they did it very well. They didn't put too much in there, too little. I think they did this very well. Everybody's acting was really good in here.
Yeah.
It was really like every single person put their heart in here. And I just really enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to watch it again.
Yes. I don't know if you noticed this, but you didn't hear a bunch of N-words throughout this movie. I don't think you heard one. And the writer said he did that on purpose because you don't have to hear it 100 times. You don't have to. Look, Quentin Tarantino, I said this before, I think he makes movies just so he could say the N-word. At this point, like he throws it in there so much, whether it be an old movie,
sometimes it's overboard.
It is very overboard.
And Glorious, the Hateful Eight, That
Oh
one,
my gosh.
that one had it in there excessively where it wasn't necessary. Now there are some movies, I mean, that you watch. Of course, if they're, you know, back in the day, you're going to hear those words, so you can't be
He
fake.
said it
But
so
in that
much
one,
in the Hateful Eight. I don't even think people called black people that much back then. I mean, they called them boy and son and all other kinds of words too, not just the N word. You know what I'm saying? They switched it up too. I mean, God.
And I'm a Tarantino fan, you know that.
Yeah.
But when I seen the Hateful Eight, I'm like, this is just excessively
I was like,
unnecessary.
I think I got to be done with Quentin after that movie because this is too much.
Right.
Like, dude, what is your fixation on the N word? So this guy said he's going total opposite.
Good.
Like, even when Regina King's character said, you know, I'm a boss. You know, it wasn't like I'm a
bad BDI,
like,
none of that stuff.
and
see, that's why I'm glad they did it like kind of within the black community of Western. So I didn't want to hear all that. I wanted to see what these black cowboys do.
Wait, he said, "Who is your boss?" And she's like, "Boss." What do you mean? You know. But there was no N words.
I think that's why I enjoyed it a lot. There are times, certain movies you're going to see, you know, you prepare yourself. I know what's going to happen here. Mm-hmm. And this one, I'm just like, I just want to watch a good movie.
It was refreshing.
Yes, that's the perfect word for it. It was refreshing.
And we're this.
And we don't typically give stars even like for Netflix or, you know,
clappers.
Yeah, clap. Did I say stars?
Yes.
I like to say.
Do we
clappers.
need to change the stars?
Clappers. No, I like clappers.
Because you came up with clappers. And now you keep saying stars.
I'm going with the strong 3. This was just very, very enjoyable. Mm-hmm. I would recommend if you've got Netflix, watch it now, because if not, if you're on social media, people are going to ruin it for you.
Yeah.
Go ahead and watch it now. It's a really good movie. It is rated R.
Yes.
So, you know, there's gunslinging and all that in there, but
there's some violence.
I liked this one. Mm-hmm. So nice job.
It too, and I'm going to give it, because I hadn't thought about this too much before, but I know I at least want to give it 3.5.
I'm cool with that.
I give it 3.5 clappers.
Mm-hmm. And I might even be leaning towards the 3.5 with you. I did. Mm-hmm. Like you said, the fact that it was just so refreshing to see, and they're these real cowboys. I mean, and then you got the women in there doing it too. Yep. Not just women in the madam's house, you know what I mean? Not just that, but you see some women there with some strong roles that were holding their own.
Yeah, even the women in the madam's house.
Yeah.
There were strong women in there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? The woman that owned the place, she owned the place, and the woman that was the bouncer. And,
the bouncer?
You know, you had a woman that was a singer, but they also, I don't even think they even showed any women like prostitutes. Like if they
was
did,
insinuated, you could
kind
tell.
of saw them sitting at a table, but you didn't see them like walking
upstairs,
like
walking up the staircase with the brand new cowboy in the room.
Yeah.
No, so you didn't see that, but that's again, that's another reason I think that we're liking this. So when I watch it a second time, I'll pick up other nuances. It happens every time.
Yeah.
But we really
and
like
you could do that because it's on Netflix.
That's right. I thoroughly enjoyed it. You know, I think I'm going to go ahead and lean more towards 3.5 with you. Watch this movie.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's good.
It's good. So, yeah, we want to let you know, thank you very much for tuning in. In case you want to help us out with our movie-going ventures, you know
about it.
Guess what we have? We have a PayPal account. What's the email address, Jules?
GottaBeReelReviews@gmail.com.
It'll be right around in here. Mm-hmm. And that is our PayPal. We really appreciate it. And also, if there's something you want to see, tell us. If it's new, if it's classic, it doesn't matter. Let us know. We'll shout you out on the show. You know, talk to us. Tell us what you want to do. What you want to do. What you want to hear.
What you really want to do.
All right, don't forget, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we are on YouTube. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you on our next review. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.